shoulders back. Take a little rotation. So we are doing all round abs today. So we do a fairly speedy warm up. And then we have 6 blocks of triceps, 3 exercises, back to back. Very short rests. Reach the arm up, take it up. Step. So reach and squeeze and pull out of the sides. We're going for a one-weight wonder. Step. We're going to reach across. Push and press. Little squeeze into the glutes. We're going to take the hands to the head, hold the feet, take a little bend to the side, a little bend to the side. So you're going to keep your hips where they are rather than popping. So you want to come out again out of the waistline. That's it. We're going to bring the elbow forward and try and keep your hips nice and still. Come into the waistline, pull the shoulder blades back. Round. We're going to take a side reach, side and centre. So try and make it a tiny bit bigger. Just 4 more. And 2. We're going to take a little hinge over. We take it over, 2 and up. 2. Take it over, 2 and up. We're pressing back into the hips, lengthening, coming into that low back. We take it over and up. Taking 2. Last one. We're going to bring the arms up, take a full roll down. Take a roll, 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 take a breath, bring it up and in. And again, we take a roll down. Bring it up. We're going to hold the arms, take a knee lift, take a pull. So crunch it in. 8 more. So keep that belly nice and braced. So 4, 3, and then we come to rotation. Take round. So elbows are staying wide again. You've got 8 and 4 and release. Right, we are off. So you're going to need to have one weight. This can be quite a heavy weight. It's going to stay close to your body. Actually, that's a little bit of a porcupine. It's not. You've got 2 hands on it. You've got 1 or 2 hands on it. And I'll give you options depending on your weight selections. In a minute now. We're just going to take a march. So you can hold the weight in 2 hands, brace it, tuck it, just take a little march, up and in. Or you can take it into one side. We're only going to do this twice through. So you can do one side one way and then one side next time. So just do whatever feels comfortable for you. That's it. So you want to pull that belly in tight, crunch in, and try not to overextend. Dropping the shoulders down and back. That's it. We're here for 45 seconds. 45. So we've got nice smooth transitions.
Exercise 2.
So we're going to bring it down. We're going to take a knee around, and this time we're going to pull back. If you don't like the knee, just stay with that little pull back. Rotate your waist. Sit. You could take this to a figure 8, but sometimes that gets a little bit confusing. So again, you can choose. Well done. Sit. Keep bracing. Keep lifting that chest. Keep drawing that belly in. And we get to do this round again, so you can play around with your exercise. We're just going to hold, just take a little good morning. pressing back into the hips. You can have the weight wherever is comfortable. Have it a little bit lower down. And again, play around. See where it gives you that little bit of a challenge, more of a challenge. Squeeze the butt and pull back. So we're doing all round abs really, ankle.
Take a 20-second rest. In 4, 3, 2.
Well done. We're coming straight down to the floor. You don't have to have a heavy weight for this, because we're going to come into a side rotation, so you're probably going to want a lighter weight. The first one is going to be a little plank pull through. So we're going to take the plank position, take the weight outside, and then pull the weight through. The challenge is anti-rotation. You can come to your knees, and the further away the weight goes, that's the challenge you have. This is why you don't need a heavy weight, because we're just reaching it through, and we're trying not to roll around as much as possible, or as little as possible. We're trying our hardest, there we go. So squeeze through the bottom, squeeze through the thighs, knees or toes.
Exercise 2.
This time come to your elbow, and then you do rotate. You come all the way around, lift, all the way around, and again you can come to your knee for this. You can reach through, lift up, reach through, and lift. Good. So driving your hips high, and you can do this without a weight as well. That's it. All the way.
Exercise 3.
We're going to come back into a plank. We're going to take a pike, so have the weight in the centre. We're going to grab the weight, pop it back, come back in. Grab the weight, pop it back. Drive your hips high. You can do this without a weight. You can just pop back, side to side. You can come back into your knees, into a plank. You can tap back. So you can choose whether you have the weight, whether you don't have the weight. So press it through, bring it back.
Take a 20-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. Okay, we're going to roll ourselves around. We're just going to take sit-ups in the centre. If you don't like the full sit, you can take a roll back, with or without a weight. Come down as far as works for you. Weight in centre. Take a little crunch, and lift. You can have the weight to one side to challenge offset. Entirely up to you. And you can go back if you do have different weights. You can chop and change your weights as well. So brace the abs before you lift and before you roll. Taking your time. You can take the arms back above the head if you want, depending on that weight selection. As I said, you can always just take a little roll back and then lift. That's it, excellent.
Exercise 2.
We're going to take a dead bug, so you want to lift the legs. You take one arm, take one leg and both arms. You can take one arm if you like. Depending on your weight selection, you might want to stay on one side, take an arm back and leg together. We're looking to keep the abs pulled tight so they don't pop. And we don't want the belly to round. So again, slow, controlled movements. You can do this without the weight as well. You can do one arm weighted, not weighted. Two arms weighted, not weighted.
Exercise 3.
Place the weight on your hips, tuck your tailbone, drive up and down. march, extend, lift, extend. So again, have a little play. So we've got those nice stable hips, belly's pulled in, and the weight doesn't have to come to the hips if it's not comfortable. You can just remove the weight.
Take a 20-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. We're coming back up. We're starting again. So from your marches, brace it, tuck it, 1 or 2 arms,
Exercise 1.
shoulders back. That's it. So you've got those knees, relax shoulders. Ooh. You can always bring it down as well. Try it up. Brace it in. Try not to sink. Squeeze, that squeeze, isn't it? Sink. There we are. Or stick your belly out. That was all the things you're not supposed to do, by the way. So relaxing down, shoulders down. Big drive up. And then really think about pulling those bellies in. Bracing all the way around the abdominals. Into that waistline. Excellent. So you can either take a knee, rotation, hips stay. You can just take that rotation, pull it round. We can take a figure of 8, knee. You could take a figure of 8, no knee. So trying to get a little bit of rotation in this time. So if you're figure of 8ing, pull back. Rather than just going across the front, you want to pull back, lift up tall, pull back, lift up tall. That's it. Woo. And then roll those shoulders back and down. You're going to take that little hinge, so lock it in, and then rise. So as you rock forward, you want to not only push your hips back and press into the heels, you want to draw your belly in and away from the floor. Again, you can play around with the weight. Push it through. There. Hands in tight. There.
Take a 20-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. Come into the floor. Grab a drink if you want one. Oh, wrong way round, go for a plank.
Exercise 1. In 4,
So take the weight underneath. You're pulling through from the opposite side. So knees or toes. You can even just tap through if you don't want to pull the weight through. So obviously the weight's going to shift into your supporting hand. What we're trying to avoid is rolling through as we do this. So lock in through the upper body, brace the abs, squeeze the thighs, press back into the heels, squeeze your glutes. All of that is going to help keep you stable.
exercise 2.
Then you can drop to the knees if you want. Which we're going to do on the rotation as an option. Coming around. So pass the weight through and then pick it up. Or you can come around to the side of your feet and toes. And again, you don't have to use this weight. So draw that belly in and up. Lift your rib cage away. Drive your hips high. That's it. So again, we've had that rotation. Ooh. This one, anti-rotation, and the other one.
Exercise 3.
Coming into your pike, plank, so weight in the middle. Then take the weight back. Come back in, squeeze it, don't drop the hips. no weight, you can take a little tap. Option, sit back into child's pose and don't worry about the rotation. We can reach through, or you can come back into child, into plank. So you get to mix and match. What you do need to do is draw that belly up. Drive your hips high if you're in that plank.
Second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done! Woo! It's a lot. That's good work for the shoulders as well. Right, coming in into our sit-ups. So brace it or our rollbacks.
Exercise 1.
Ready?
In 4, 3, 2.
Brace it. And you can have your legs bent or long. You can do a straight leg sit-up, roll up. Do what works for you, or have that roll back. But the main focus is that big brace now, and then roll through the spine, open up the top, and then roll back, bracing. Big breath in, roll back, breathe out, breathe in, roll out. That's it. Nice and controlled. Breathing's going to engage those abs, so don't hold your breath. Roll it back, float the knees up. So take it 1 and 1. So you can take one leg, 2 arms. You can do one leg, 1 arm, opposites. And you can do weighted, no weighted. So again, focus on lovely, long, strong spines. No bellies popping. And the back not lifting as you move through. So you can take the legs shorter. Range, or you can lose the weight. If you do find you lose control through the middle, change it up. Okay. Hips. So you've got your classic bridge. You want to just drive your feet to the floor, squeeze the glutes, hamstrings, engage through the belly. You can take a little march. We can take a little march, extend. So again, as we're changing sides, if you are lifting a leg, we're trying to keep our hips level, and then as the knee comes up or out, we want to try and keep the hips high. Again, so put it nice and tight. Lift it, drive it, squeeze it. This is your last one.
4, 3, 2.
Yes!
You have reached the end of your
Excellent.
workout. Well done.
Oh, just lose your weight and just take a stretch. Not for long. Just take a nice big release. There. Take a nice big breath in.
Your training begins.
Oh, and then we're going to roll ourselves up.
2, 1.
We're not going again. Let me change the music. There we are. Come up to sitting. Messes with your hair, doesn't it, this one, when you come on the floor all the time. We're just going to take a little rotation round. That's it. So lift up nice and tall and then rotate. You can use your hand on your thigh to give you some support and resistance and give you a little bit more range in that stretch. And then we change, lift up tall, take a breath and reach round. And release. Just going to come up slowly. We're not going to roll all the way. So shift yourself forward and then we're just going to have a little dangle. So lightly through the fingertips or take the hands away and then let gravity do its thing. Have that nice release. Roll yourself up slowly and then we're going to take it all the way, and then if you're comfortable we're going to take that lovely big opener for the front, nice big stretch. roll the shoulders around a few times. And then the other way, just release any tension that's there. And then give yourself a clap. Well done.